Hey guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of Everlasting Summer, and here we go. So, day 1. Bright daylight struck my eyes. At first I didn't pay attention, as I wasn't fully awake yet. On my legs carried me towards the door. Damn, looked like I fell asleep and missed my stop. But there was no door. I looked around the bus and realized it wasn't a good old worn-out flyer. Instead, the bus was actually an Icarus model, a new one. I froze in shock. How? What? Am I dead? Have I been kidnapped? No. I must be dead. I patted myself down feverishly, slapped myself painfully in the face a few times, banged my forehead on the back of one of the bus seats. It's clear. Either I'm still alive, or you can still feel pain when you're dead. But how could this happen? Maybe I slept for too long and it fed the bus deposit. Depot. And then what? Did they put me into another bus? I rushed out and looked around. Greenery wherever I looked, tall grass and roadside trees, flowers? Summer? But how? It was just winter a moment ago. My head was aching unbearably, as if it was going to explode. Slowly I began to remember. That's very pretty, actually. A long road running off into the distance, forest, plains, fields, lakes, and forests again. I think I was sleeping. But then how could I remember all of it? And then, a gap. Some girl leaning over me. She softly whispered something into my ear. Then a gap again. And then I woke up here. Who was this strange girl? Or was she just a dream? For some reason, thinking about her made me feel better and calmed me down more. I felt warmth all over and coming from inside. Could it be her who brought me here? I need to find her. And the best place to look for her is away from here. I rushed to the left, then to the right, then stopped, hesitating over where to go. Finally, I ran in the direction from which the bus had probably came. I love the artwork really in this game. This game has freaking amazing artwork. Physical exercise does not refresh one's mind. Thoughts become clear. Physical exercise does refresh one's mind. Thoughts become clearer, and it gets easier to evaluate the surroundings reality. Not in my case, however. I was sitting on the roadside, wheezing and trying to ease my sore throat by gulping breaths of hot air. In any case, the run did its job. The fear withdrew for a while. Maybe I really am just dreaming. Though recalling my self-harm on the bus, I immediately reject the idea. I am neither dreaming nor dead. A narrow road ran through the field and far into the distance. The exact same room from the dream. I must be far away from home. And it's not just that. It was winter yesterday and now it's summer. It's the whole environment. Of course, summer is usually like this, green and hot. But here everything is not entirely lifelike. Everything looks like it was taken from paintings of Russian landscaping artists of the 19th century. The grass is too lush. The bushes are not like the bushes should be. They're thick and you can't see through them, like the treetops, honestly. And the trees themselves. The forest was quite far away, but the trees looked as if they had closed their ranks and were now just waiting for the order to advance onto the fields and plains. Sorry. I caught my breath and looked at the bus, which is now barely visible. That was a good run. Fear overtook me once again. Those power lines. Whew, there must be people here. But what does it mean? In fact, it means nothing at all. Could they have power lines even in hell? Roasting sinners over hot coals? That's so adventurous. I must reach the point of no return. After all which you could either lose your mind completely or finally try to understand what is going on. And while I still have a choice, I should pick the second option. I slowly headed back to the bus. Of course, it was scary. But I'm not likely to find answers in fields or woods. And this wretched bucket of bolts is the only kind of link that I have with the real world. Oh shit. I should carefully scout the area. Sylvia means outlet. A brick wall. A brick wall and its gates crowded with outlet signs, statues of pioneers standing on either side, and the road sign nearby showing me the bus number 410. The trip's taking a bit too long today. I swear. A person may start acting inappropriate in extreme situations. Something like that is probably happening to me now. This place didn't look abandoned at all. No rust on the gates, no damage to the walls. So we know. What could have a name like that? Judging by the pioneer statue, it could be a kid's summer camp. Moreover, it appears to be open. Of course, the simplest explanation, logically speaking, means nothing at all. Strange role, the altered bus, summer, the pioneer camp. Thousands of theories that went through my mind instantly, from alien abduction to lethargic sleeping, from hallucinations of time and spaceships. None was worse than the other, but there was really no way to pick a single one. Then it occurred to me, I can try to make a phone call. I took out my cell phone and dialed the first numbers from my contact list. But instead of a single number of string, the screen was showing me a thick cross. Alright. There may be no signal in such a remote place. So I cannot be the only one who came here. The bus is going to drive inside. I examined the bus from all sides to make sure it wasn't a hallucination. With the dirt on the bottom, some rust here and there, faded paint, and worn-out tires. No, this is definitely a very ordinary April. Yeah. Exactly the kind of bus which takes you places beyond your understanding if you carelessly fall asleep. I gave it a nervous chuckle. It came out by itself, sporadically, because this wasn't the right place or time to laugh. But where on earth is his driver? I cautiously sat down on the curb beside the bus and started to wait. My patience didn't last long. My anxiety seemed to reach its peak, and I started to go slightly mad. In such a situation, anyone would have probably felt something similar. Aliens of parallel universes were gone from my imagination, leaving only the void and darkness. Tired. Ugh. Is this how everything will end? How my life will end? But I wanted to do so much. There were so many things I had no time for yet. I was overwhelmed by the idea. This is definitely the end. But why? It's not fair. Surely I'm no worse than anyone else. God, why? Tears were burning my eyes unbearably. I curled up and started to roll in the grass. Why? What did I do? Why me? But my eyes cry my but my cries were only heard by a speechless statue of pioneers and birds on trees, which immediately flapped its wings and took off, crying out something in its own bird language, as if laughing at the idiot who dared to interrupt its after dinner nap. I was left breathless from weeping and just lay quietly, sobbing occasionally. After a while, I managed to pull myself together. My mind cleared up a bit, as if terror and fear of death gave me a little break. All in all, if someone wanted to kill me, what is this all for? It doesn't look like an experiment either. If this is just some crazy coincidence, then there's probably no threat. Anyways, for now it seems there's no danger. The panic was gone. It was soon gone. Of course, the blood was still pounding in my temples, my hands were still shaking, but at least I could think clearly now. Right now, there's nothing I can really change anyway. So no matter how much I think or how mad I get, it only makes things worse. So, some actual facts appear. There was really no point in making guesses. In any case, I won't learn anything about by lounging around here. Camp. If, of course, it's really a camp. It's like the only place where people could be, so I decided to go there. And hardly had I reached the gates when a girl came out from behind them, wearing a pioneer uniform. Yeah, and she got long ass hair. My logic didn't let me down this time. Then again, a pioneer uniform in the 21st century? And then again, a girl here? I froze, unable to take a step. I felt very much like running away. Running as far as I could from this place, far from the bus gates, statues, and far from this bloody bird with its Ista. Just running free like the wind, faster and faster, waving to the planets passing by, wrinkling in the galaxy, sneaking in the galaxy. Running, becoming a pulsar ray, and turning into a bestial radiation running into the face the unknown. Run no matter where, as long as it is far away from this place. Meanwhile, the girl came closer and smiled. Could not help but notice her beauty, even though I was trembling with fear. Human instincts work depend on conscious, and while only 5% of the brain is responsible for cognitive process, the 95% are always busy sustaining life, and in particular ensuring stable functions of the hormonal system. I desperately wanted to get less complicated and stop thinking formal questions from an encyclopedia, and I'm sorry, I can't keep that. Although my thoughts appeared, one by one, being stupid out of place, as if taken from an internal monologue of a hero of some junky, soft-covered crime fiction book. Oh my god. A pretty Slavic face, long braids, and looked like two armfuls of fresh hay, and blue eyes you could drown in. Where's the hay? Where's the hay? Hi. You must have just arrived. You yeah. Alright then, welcome. She smiled broadly. Strange. It looked as if it had just been normal girl in front of me. We're gonna end it here, guys. Thank you for watching. And subscribe, like, and share it.